All right, gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the 2011 CFL Draft Lottery. Now, as you know, how this works is there are 6 owners that are in the draft lottery, and there is a draft to see who gets picked first, second, and third, with the last 3 owners going in order of the number of draft lottery balls that owner had. Just to recap for this year, Koogs has 6 lottery balls, Nick has 5 lottery balls, Joe has 4 lottery balls, Mendo has 3 lottery balls, BLM has 2 lottery balls, and Roach has 1 lottery ball. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom the camera out and explain how the selection is going to be done, which is pretty easy. In my hand I have a bunch of playing cards, and each card represents an owner's draft lottery balls. Koogs, having 6 lottery balls, is represented by the 2 black kings, the 2 black queens, the 2 black jacks, for 6 total lottery balls. Nick's 5 lottery balls are represented by the 2 red kings, the 2 red queens, and the single red jack, for 5 lottery balls. Joe's 4 lottery balls are represented by the 4 fours in the deck. Mendo's 3 lottery balls are represented by 3 threes. BLM's 2 balls are represented by 2 twos. And Jeremy Roach's single draft lottery ball is represented by the ace of hearts. Now how I'm going to do this is pretty simple. I'm going to shuffle all the cards in my hand, and I'm going to make a pick. I will then reshuffle and make a second pick, and so on and so forth. In the event that an owner's card who has already been selected gets picked, instead of reshuffling, I will simply pick the next card on the deck until an owner who has not been selected gets the draft pick. So here we go. For the 2011 CFL Draft Lottery, to determine the first overall pick in the 2011 CFL Draft, the first overall pick goes to Nick with the Jack of Hearts. The second overall pick in the 2011 CFL Draft goes to Koogs with the King of Clubs. And the final draft lottery pick to determine the third overall pick in the 2011 CFL Draft goes to Nick, but he was already selected, so I will continue to pick until we get another owner in that draft slot. Nick again. 2, BLM with the third overall pick in the draft. And that leaves us with the 4th, 5th, and 6th overall picks to the owners with the highest total draft lottery balls who were not picked, which would be Joe with 4, Mendo with 3, and Roach with 1. And just to show you that the rest of the cards are here, here's Mendo's 3, Joe's 4, Mendo's 3, another one of Nick's cards, another one of Koogs' cards, Roach's lone ace, Joe's 4, Joe's 4, Nick's king, BLM's 2, 3 more of Koogs' cards, Joe's final 4, Mendo's final 3, and lastly, Koogs' Jack. So that's all of the cards, making our draft order for 2011, Nick, Koogs, BLM, Joe, Mendo, Roach, John Tan, JC, Aaron, Mitch, Ken, and Josh Hurley.